Shalom, brother Kabad back in that GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before going any further, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's own begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, teaching us his truth according to the Bible and rule well. And now Shalom, to all the sincere Akims throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity. And now Shalom, all the sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, hopeful elect, Shalom. Came across this article. It says protests break out across Cuba and rare anti-government demonstrations. All right, and the reason why this is breaking out is I'll just read it. It says woman shouts pro-government slogans as anti-government protesters march in Havana, Cuba, Sunday, July 11th, 2021, hundreds of demonstrations took to the streets in several cities in Cuba to protest against ongoing food shortages. Ongoing food shortages and high prices of food stuff. Okay? You know, look, the scriptures say this is Jacob's trouble. All right? And look, it's you know, it's an all-out mess out there, man. And these things gonna hit America. All right, these things are gonna hit America, man. Police detain anti-government. Matter of fact, let me read this one. Plainclothes police detain anti-government protester during a protest in Cuba. Blah blah blah. Yep, shortages, food shortages, high price stuff. Due to the the Rona. It says police detain anti-government demonstrator during protests in Cuba. All right, it says, yeah, you know, and all this is over the same thing. And this is Bible prophecy. So let's get on into it. Let's see here. This is 2 Ezra 15. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Now, what we're told, so when I had apostles, elders, and great millstone down, is to speak the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to you, because you are the people of the Lord, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, right? And one thing that the Bible talks about is a famine. All right, and you know, with these high prices, what do you expect Jake to do? Jake is going to end up going to take it, whether it's from the stores or whether it's from their neighbor. All right. So, 2 Ezra 15 and 14 says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. And you know, Jake is fighting back against the higher ups, the authorities. Okay? Because why? Ultimately the wicked is ruling. As it tells you in Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And it's not just Manasseh, it's all the tribes. Okay? For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of action shall stand in their power. That's right. It says, because look, they're not going to have anyone to, you know, to calm them down. High food prices. All right, there's nothing in the stores. They're not stocking the stores back up. And all these things that's happening is going to come to America too, man. It's going to hit America hard. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Let me jump down. Yep. Verse 19. Well, I'll just read it through. And you can see a man desiring to go into a city because that city may have food, it may have resources that that person may need, but they're not gonna be able to. They're gonna shut all these major highways down. You know, it's they're gonna have things come to a halt, man. Okay, somehow, some way, Esau got something, planned up, which is ultimately the Most High's plan. All right. It says, verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, because they're not going to have any answers. Only the men of the Lord are going to have answers, man. Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So the men of the Lord are going to be stable, having this truth. That's why we tell our people, man, get this truth. It tells you in Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, this is more precious than any rubies, gold, anything you can imagine. It can't compare to having wisdom of the Bible. It says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, spoiling their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. A lot of trouble, man. People gonna be turning their backs on one another, robbing them, okay, just to feed themselves, or if they have a family, to feed their family. It's going to get bad out here, man. I believe that other one's in 2nd Ezra 16. I believe it's in 2nd Ezra 16. I didn't want to make this long. I just wanted to speak on it. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, of lack of food, bread, water. All right. As you see Manasseh fighting over. Well, they're fighting with the government now. Soon come, they're going to fight with the people. They're going to fight amongst each other for these types of things, man. We just read it. 2nd Ezra 16 and 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay? Because what you got to realize is the times that we're living in is not, it hasn't been a time like this on the earth ever. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, a lot of trouble, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So it's not going to be a time like this, man, nor shall be after. And you look at the Great Depression, that's going to be nothing compared to this famine that the Lord's bringing. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So during these times, the Lord is speeding up the time for the elect, man. Because if not, man, we all be destroyed, man. Because Esau Edom is taking everything out, including himself. But the point I wanted was really 21, Times coming is going to be bad, man. Let's see if I got anything else. See if the Spirit's giving me anything else. Oh yeah. Close out on I believe it's Isaiah 60. Let's see here. Yep. I'll read through it quick. Isaiah 65:12. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did not choose that wherein I delighted. So a lot of our people are going to be put to death, man, because they chose not the ways of the Lord. And that's ultimately why these things are happening, in the earth to our people. It's judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because they kept not his ways. What are the ways of the Lord? Keeping the commandments, the law, statute, commandments to the best of your ability. That's the ways of the Lord, man. Not your way. You got to remember, Romans the 15th chapter, the things that was written 4 times written for our learning. So verse 13, here's the point. It reads, therefore, Isaiah 65:13, therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice. You get what the Lord is saying? Those that are serving him. Okay? Shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, verse 14, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow and vexation of spirit. And look, that's just what it is, man. So if you want to eat in these upcoming last days, you better serve the Lord. You better do something, man. You a man, you better go out here and prophesy. All right? Or be some type of help to the ministry. Likewise, you women. Okay? So, Lord, when I was edifying, till next time I say, Shalom.